Galera, mais um set da Winter Royale, na qual tem os top players de cada região, beleza? Das 3 regiões mais importantes, basicamente, né? E que o pessoal que conseguiu se classificar para esse campeonato. Lembrando que o Ventaquilo e o Sandstorm se classificaram na Last Chance Qualifier, né? Enfim, não se esquece, pessoal, que no comentário fixado vai estar meu novo canal pra vocês darem uma olhadinha. Lá tem Brawlhalla também, se vocês quiserem, tá? É de gay. Opa! Que isso, meu Deus. Enfim, tá no comentário fixado junto com as minhas redes sociais, tá? Vai lá me seguir no Instagram, no TikTok, tá bom? É nóis.
Yeah, I like to see it. Acno catches the landing, and so far it's been all CHAKRAM.
Just playing back, holding onto the ground. Acno landing with a down air. The GC sidelight is going to get successfully
Meu
punished.
Deus.
And the side sending Acno off stage. Munir, though, not going to be able to close out that edge guard. That side sig. Oh, no.
Yeah, if he gravity cancels it, it could have been good. Recovery hits. I think he's going to switch. Oh, weapon throw actually hits. And it's always a nice surprise when your weapon throw hits, because I feel like in situations like that, you want to go for the weapon throw to force a dodge.
Yes.
Not expecting the hit to come through. And then when it does, you're just kind of like, oh, man, it's that much easier.
D-Light, so didn't end up connecting. That's okay.
Stop, miss.
Stop, miss.
Weapon
That's
throw
right.
off the stage. That's the Moonier. No, it's not. I think he's just he's just getting his bearings. He's still ahead.
Acno evening it right back up. Holding onto the Chakram, just trying his best to patrol. When he's looking through the stomp, nice dodge past the down air. Okay, Acno holding onto the stage.
What do we got here, Moonier? What are you thinking? He's dashing around. That's the second time that I've seen him go for dash up Sarah preemptively. Acno just stands there, sidelights the landing, gets a bunch of damage. Acno's playing a rather grounded CHAKRAM right now against Moonier's hammer. He's switching over to the axe here. He goes over the down sig. Maybe he meant to like drop down ground pound. I think that would have actually hit.
Yeah, it actually would have had coverage from below, but the exhausted recovery is going to come out successfully. Acno now looking for any way to land, catching the fastball with the down. Nice job, Munir. And Light
and just like that, that's gonna be it. Yep, dashed up. I wasn't expecting that sequence of events. He did the weapon throw. I think Acno's attention was on not getting hit by the axe. Then he dash jumps forward with a very quick hammer ground pound, and now he's taking the lead here with a neutral light. Axe thrown away. I think he's fine with that. Weapon spawn comes through. Can Acno get it? No, he can't. And now it's sword v hammer. Gravity cancel, neutral sig, not gonna quite do it. And D-Light recovery, we'll get the stock there.
Nicely done from Acno. It is last stock apiece. Munir going to be denied from picking up a weapon. The neutral ends up missing, and Acno is hunting him down. He's able to get the recovery. He's not able to get the exhausted one. Munir just jumping away and to safety.
Caraca, que arriscado.
Acno. Oh my gosh, he just barely fought his way back on.
Ooh, recovery, 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 recovery. I love it. You love to see it. He's just spinning around. That's like the best juggle move, Silent and Light, but no true combo after that. And Moonier finally gets back to the ground after just like getting chopped up by the blades for like a minute straight.
Playing it nice and slow, backing off a little bit. Acno just undo shooting that down.
It's time for Stomp and Sig. Let's go, Moonier. It's the only way you can win. I'm kind of joking, but like I feel it. I feel like he's looking for it. That was awesome. Recovery, gravity cancel, and Light disarms him as well. Recovery could take him down, forces the dodge. No weapon spawn just yet. Moonier's gonna play around it. Down sig, so smart. I didn't think.
Caraca, essa down sig foi bem pensada, viu?
Actually sucked him into the rest of the attack, and that's gonna be it. What a call out.
Yes,
right.
Correct.
So like.
That was optimal. That was great. That was the best possible punisher he could have had. And honestly, that's why like Telusa's signature kit is so good. Okay, seems like I don't know what's up with them.
Hey, Zach.
Go to a different stage.
You beard like what's the word for generalizing people with beards? I don't know.
I thought he did. My bad, guys. Okay, so we're going into game number 2.
Has a beard. That's gotta be Thor. Wow.
I'm sorry, okay? This is it. This is why they
has a hammer.
Kicked me off the mic.
Also Thor, probably. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because everyone uses the shovel, hammer, and axe skins, right? So like beards and shovels. Waiting for like the Santa Claus crossover, right? He's got a beard. Shovels snow.
That's
right.
You
think Santa shovels his own snow at the North Pole?
We got a game, man.
What do you?
We gotta talk about this because right now Acno is off stage.
What happened to playing off of other casters' bits? Pandora, you're so focused on the gameplay. Look at that, D-Light ground pound. If you were paying attention, you could have called out how hyped that was. Moonier up 3-2. Also up in the set, 1-0.
That's right.
Throws the hammer.
Okay.
And a fresh
Had to
hammer in
take
his
a
hand.
breath. Thank you. Appreciate that. The GCD light just to be able to split and get Munir off of him. And now what's going to be the opening? Leans in a little bit too far with the sider. Recovery not going to come out. Munir going to be missing his punish as well.
Ooh.
Oh, what was that NSIG?
I think it was a dash jump dare call out.
Okay.
I think that's what that was.
Unsuccessful call out.
Yeah, CHAKRAM kind of spends most of its time doing that, but yeah, it was fairly unsuccessful. Now the recoveries are coming through. Just keep pressing that button. Exhausted recoveries are exhausted only in the distance that they travel. They are not exhausted in the damage that they do, which is why CHAKRAM is really willing to just be like, oh, I'll just never jump. I'll just keep pressing this button instead. It's like a jump button with a hitbox.
That's right. It's just, you guess, it's an infinite neutrality button, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you get so much drift on that. Munir not going to be able to get the side. Okay, side light going to come out. No follow-up.
Yeah, what's Munir got?
Recovery.
Yeah, Munir hesitating a little bit. Does find the dare, but it doesn't bounce him off stage. Bounces him into the stage instead, and now he's got so much damage on him that I think Nair recovery would start to knock out. Stomp misses.
You're not punishing GC side sync.
Okay,
this has been happening all day. Everybody thinks that they're going to land, and then Priya says, nope, I'm going to jump after you. You're not going to hit me on the ground.
Rather floaty, right? Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Munir, he gets that second stock, but we got to stop doing that.
And he did what he should have done against the side sync, which was side sync himself, right? Like that's exactly what we were looking for there. He went for the stomp thinking that she'd land, and rightfully so. Some characters have that, right, where they grab you, cancel a move, and then they kind of like descend afterwards.
Priya's been getting away with
it.
that all day.
Yeah.
She's been getting away with that all weekend. Akno though, left weaponless, still able to get a GCD light into the recovery. CHAKRAM's on hand. That was almost so
That
cool.
was almost. That's the fused CHAKRAM right there.
He's playing with the fused CHAKRAM.
I mean, that's he wants the knockout. What? The recovery dropped. I remember why nobody uses fused CHAKRAM. You have to steer it. You have to steer. The side light does knock out though. Awesome. That is exactly what I'm looking for. So he could have done. He could have done dare nair or dare side air. Spikes off the ground and would have comboed. He just didn't connect it. And I don't think people practice with fused enough for it to actually work. And Munir's going to get the game here. Almost definitely.
Not quite. Akno still has a chance to be able to make it back on, and the recovery does come out. It's able to clip Munir. He dodges down. Akno just opted to play it safe and reset.
He's looking for a scoop. Stomp comes through. Okay, Akno. Where are we going?
He's done. Oh, he's able to make it back. He touches Munir.
He was unarmed. I don't want to be unarmed against CHAKRAM either. That sounds prickly. Oh, what is he gonna do? He's on axe. Downlight's not gonna knock out yet. Just gonna stare over and over again to switch back to hammer.
That's what he's doing. He's running away. He forgot where the weapon was going to spawn. And Akno is taking full advantage of it. He is now denying him. He is starving him. And Munir is so hungry. He just wants to pick up a weapon.
Oh, he's just down-sinking in the center of the stage. Munir's desperation. He's like, this game should have ended a minute ago. Akno might steal it away from him at this point. It's been like several unanswered hits. That's 8 in a row. Akno,
he needs that D-light. He needs that skill. He needs something.
Akno's like, come chase me off stage. Munir gets the scoop. He finally gets it. All right, that was a stock and a half of missing attacks, but you know what? You only needed one.
However, I don't want to curse him.
Mishima Dojo.
I do have something to say about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which is, you know, Munir, he starts off sets really strong. He starts them off really strong, but I do see him sometimes get a little bit tilted and lose a little bit of momentum.
I think he starts thinking about the next game.
Yes.
In the middle of the game that he's playing. That's what I think. And then, like, he kind of has to, like, shake his head and wake himself up and be like, what the heck? Why am I almost losing?
He's truthfully, he's got to stay locked in.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like his own
I understand
mentality in the game.
I understand that very well, too. Sometimes there could be in a situation where you're doing so well that you don't realize how bad it's getting.
That punish was phenomenal. Nicely done. Yeah, that was that GCD sig, I think. It was just so committal. Akno was in the best possible position to punish it. And now he comes back on with the recovery. He goes through the double, not going to be able to get it. Landing it to the cell, weapon toss.
Ground pound here, doesn't even need it. Yeah, very nice. He's hit several of those snipes, and Akno's just not been respecting the weapon throw there. I think it's like 2 knockouts to the sets.
Oh, that tri-plant movement, the dash lands, and then the down air. Nicely done.
Pretty cool. Let's see if he goes back to the stage. Stomp, nair, goes up towards the top. Okay, those down airs aren't going to go through the platform. I'm realizing that as like good as it is for CHAKRAM to like jump on a side plat and down air all the time, you're not going to down air through them and pick your opponent up. So it's actually pretty good for a grounded player that can react fast enough to that attack. Akno's like actually having to jump from the platform to center to do these dares. And he's just been getting hit around the entire time. I think he's got to change his game plan.
Oh, Akno, he's
recovery.
Going crazy off stage. Okay,
nice
just
dodge.
fading back, able to touch the side of the stage and get all of his resources back. No punish on what GCD sig. and that's the stop, that's the save. He's up 2 games.
You know, Munir's kind of leaning into that narrative that I spun yesterday that didn't really come true ever, right? But like, I'm seeing more and more of what I think Chakram's weaknesses are. It also could just be Akno's weaknesses in general against the weapon, but Munir's been doing fantastic with the hammer. And now he's 1 stock away from 3-0ing his way into fighting Balloon Boy.
Yeah, Akno throwing away the Solids, immediately picking up the Chakrams once more. The recovery was not enough to be able to KO because it was not fused. Looking through the D-Sig, that recovery is still not enough to be able to do it.
We saw the first fused recovery of the day and it dropped. So I'm like,
you don't blame him anymore?
I'm not team fused anymore.
Yeah, we're team split.
Team split Chakram. Just think of it like a blaster that you have to load. There it is, the down light. Weapon's loaded, it can fight now. Here we go, side light, end light. Not a true combo anymore, but goes down for down air anyways. Gets the recovery. Recovery 3 more times.
Oh, he's looking through the call out. Munir able to get the anti with the neutral down, putting him off stage. He's hunting him down. I don't think he wanted to land with the down air.
Yeah, it's just unlucky. He wanted to fall through. And Nair could be great here. When Akno's been doing these downers on side plats, he's been taking a ton of damage. Munir
so
does
much
get caught,
drift on the downer. He's able to get out of it. He punishes the Ensig. Munir is off stage. Akno, how do you secure the stock? Can you get yourself a lead?
I think it's Dare Sair and another down air. His Chakrams are damaged though. He's got to be careful. I think Munir's hammer's damaged too. This is going to be whoever hits next is going to lose the weapon. Ooh,
is what you would say because Akno still has his Chakram.
I thought they'd be gone. What are they still doing here?
The side light into the D light.
Oh, that's so risky.
It did KO off the top. The
Caraca, nice.
Into the cell is going to be able to do it. And Munir saying, hey, I already took 1 second.
Gente, é isso então, né? Vamos continuar com as próximas partidas. Não se esquece de se inscrever no canal pra gente tá trazendo mais vídeos pra vocês, tá bom? Tchau, tchau, um beijo.